Welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Joining us now is David Lemon with Calm Valley Heating and Cooling. Good morning.
Hi, Dane. How are you?
You know, not bad. The weather's been on my side so far, so I haven't had a need to call you guys quite yet.
That has happened in a lot of cases. A lot of people are holding off. They don't want to turn it on until they have to.
Yeah.
And
sometimes I wait till July. I can't do that so much anymore. The wife won't let me.
Well, our weather's been playing a really good part in people being able to push that out and not have to engage their ACs right now, and it slows it up a little bit for us, but it also allows us to get prepared for that season when it does hit.
Yeah,
so,
you guys are you're heading off to we were talking earlier. I want to say Ohio. Is that right? Okay.
Dayton, Ohio.
So what are you guys learning over there?
So we have a new system for around here. It's a duct sealing system. It allows for far more efficient airflow.
Love to hear it.
And allows for your system not to work as hard. Puts your air where it belongs and allows your system to be cleaner in operation.
Okay.
So allergies, a lot less challenges with allergies with duct sealing. And you know, the average home has about a 30% loss inside the walls and floors where their ducts are. That takes care of all of that.
Oh, okay. So you guys will be up to date on all the information there.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Training on the new equipment that we have and be ready to go.
Yeah, you know, not being in the heating and cooling business, it always does amaze me. It just all the little details, the little differences here and there of techniques and equipment and technology that goes into keeping our house cool or hot. And we were talking earlier about coolants, was that right? Or
refrigerants.
Refrigerants, thank you.
Yeah.
And how they're all a little different. And that's something that us as homeowners should be aware of, especially when we're getting things installed, because that means different prices.
Absolutely, absolutely. So January 1, Department of Energy and EPA locked in a new refrigerant. It's a class of refrigerant called A2L. It is a slightly flammable refrigerant that is now being used. There's two primary ones out there, R32 and 454B. R32 is a single property, very stable. 454B is multiple property refrigerant, a little more of a challenge to keep it stable in a system, especially if a little bit leaks out. Cost of that refrigerant is skyrocketing. It's becoming a challenge with a lot of companies that have chosen that. Our distributor that we work through is with R32, readily available, reasonably priced, and very stable. And the systems that are coming out with it are not compatible with one another. So if you have an R454 and they don't have a refrigerant for it, we're not able to put another refrigerant in there.
Wow.
So kind of a cause to think about when you're looking at a new system today. What is going to be the downside and the down cost of that if my system does need refrigerant and I have the 454? Is it available? And that has to be a thought of concern for the consumer. And that is one thing that we bring up. We are a knowledge-based company. What we do is we provide the information to make informed decisions. And whether they go with us or not, it's our responsibility to provide that information so that they can make an informed decision on what direction they want to go.
I definitely appreciate that. Again, as a homeowner who has really no idea what's going on in my basement, it's incredible to hear that there's different models, there's different settings that could ultimately cost me a lot more money if I choose poorly.
Sure.
And is there a difference between like the results that the refrigerants can bring to the house?
So studies have shown that yes, the single property refrigerant is far more efficient. And if it does leak out, which sometimes it does, you can actually add back in without having to remove it all. At a certain percentage, usually around 20% or more, if a multiple property refrigerant leaks out, it's recommended that all of it gets put back out, pulled out, and all new put back in so that those properties remain in balance. That can get costly as well.
It sounds like
in doing that. So it is just something that we, as a company and as a server of this community, that I think people need to understand and know more about. They can always contact us and get that information. Like I said, we provide it. Questions are free.
Yeah.
We provide that information so that people can have a better footing, a better understanding, and a better knowledge of what is in their home.
So if a viewer likes what they're hearing right now, they want to maybe have something checked out, what's the best way for them to reach you?
They can contact us through our website, kvhcks.com.
Twister.
It is sometimes. And they can also reach us at our local number, 785-271-0055. We constantly answer the phone. We answer 24/7. So if we don't answer right away, it's because we're on the phone. But we will get back with them if they leave a voicemail or a text. They can text at that number as well. So, but we do want to stay in communication with people and provide them the needed information that they need to have in order to make an informed decision.
That's great. Well, David, thank you so much for joining us this morning and informing us a little bit more about the world of heating and cooling. I've learned a lot today.
Thank you.
Everyone, to learn more, you can visit kvhcks.com.